Hey, Deja here, and we just got the final trailer for Black Myth Wukong, so let's talk about it. So the trailer starts by showing off some landscape shots of the beautiful environments we will get to travel through, and even stops to show off this cute but possibly deadly tree dude that totally won't try to kill us when we find him in game. We then get a scene with the Destined One in a funky new attire, picking up Quan Chi's pole arm as we see Quan Chi's arm fall to the ground. Then the real fun begins, and oh my god, this was a surprise. We see a series of fights which showcase various transformations we will be able to take in the game. After showing off Quan Chi's transformation, we also get to see more gameplay for the rock monster form, which looks awesome, which is then followed by what I assume is the transformation of the centipede Yao Guai, which seems to use a series of poison and sword attacks. Fun note, it looks like the sword is actually pulled out of his body and is a part of him. Then we jump into what appears to be another unknown form, which seems to be some Yao Guai with tentacles on its back, and shows this form will allow you to poke at range, do some funky spinning attacks, and even pick up rocks to throw at enemies. Next we see another form, which honestly I can't tell what it is. It kinda reminds me of those big hulking rat ogres in Warhammer Fantasy, and trying to slow down the footage I couldn't quite tell. Anyway, it appears to use a mix of sword and fire attacks, with it able to breathe fire and even channel an explosion. This is then followed by a peaceful scene of the Destined One sitting at a frozen lake before quickly showing off several scenes of NPCs. What follows next is what appears to be us catching a Yao Guai inside our gourd, before going back to show off even more transformations. Next transformation we see is the big head grey Yao Guai, which is one transformation I didn't expect to see, but it's good to see him putting that big head to use. What follows next is another form which seems to be using some sort of rapid fire ranged weapon. We don't see much of this form before quickly showing us yet another form which appears to be a red robed Yao Guai using a flurry of dodges to avoid enemy hits. This could mean while our dodges are limited, several transformations could provide more dodge uses. In fact, the next transformation shows the Destined One completely avoiding an attack in a spectral monk form. Several more forms are shown in quick succession before showing my absolute favourite, the plant. My god, if this can instantly deter enemies, this will be fun. After all this amazing footage, it then goes on to show some more scenes, showing various enemies and landscapes we can look forward to, and even teases us with a few story progress cutscenes that totally need explaining. It then finishes up with an amazing shot of the 4 Heavenly Kings, which will be a key fight we have in the game. Just as you think it is finished, we get a nice little humorous scene of the Destined One sitting having a conversation with an important looking NPC in a ring of fire. But that's not all. A pesky macaque is outside trying to get in, but to no avail as the fire barrier is too strong. Well, that's the trailer done, and oh boy did we see a lot. I knew we would be getting more transformations. Well, they showed so many new ones, but not just that, it appears some of them won't just be full transformations, but ones you can switch to quickly in combat to avoid attacks or even pull off attacks before switching back. I honestly can't wait for this game, and with its release right around the corner, I'm grateful they dropped us one last trailer. The more I see, the more excited I am for the game, and I know we are just touching the surface of what we will be able to see and do in it. Anyway, let me know what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to drop by when I stream the game on its release, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!